So, company is making 140 bikes each week, plans to increase its production. Number of bikes produced is to increase by D each week, starting from 140 in week 1 to 140 plus D in week 2 to 100, and so on, until the company is producing 206 in week 12. Okay, so this tells me that we have an arithmetic progression. So we have the formula UN equals A plus N minus 1D. So this is the nth term, I suppose, the one that we've got. This is your starting term, so in this case we have that A is 140 and D is your common difference, which actually in this case what you've increased by, and it does say here increase by D each week. So let's go ahead and put all this information in. So for A, just reading it through, that we have that U12 equals 206. It says here the company is producing 206 in week 12, so that 12th number there is 206. Let's go ahead and put all that into this formula up here, noting that N is 12. And what we get is we get 206 equals 140 plus 12 minus 1 D. Fairly simple to solve. Subtract 140, we get 66. 12 take away 1 is 11. 66 is 11D. Dividing both sides by 11, we get that D is 6. Okay, so fairly straightforward to start with there. That second bit is a little bit trickier, and you can go about it one of two ways. I'm going to go about it using this formula here. So Sn equals n over 2 A plus L. We've already seen n, and then A we've seen is 140, but we haven't seen L yet. L is your last term. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to treat the first 12 weeks as an arithmetic progression, and I'm going to ignore the other 40 weeks for now, and we'll talk about that in a second. So let's just go ahead and find S12. We have the sum of the first 12 terms is 12 over 2, first, which is 140, plus your last, which in week 12 up here was 206. So let's put that in. Let's simplify this up. This becomes 6. 140 plus 206 is 346. Multiplying these two numbers together, we get 2076. So in the first 12 weeks, they sell or produce, 2076 bikes. Then you've got to figure out what happens in the other ones. So I'm gonna take our 52 weeks. I'm gonna subtract 12. I know you can see that's already 40, but I'm still going to go through it all. And that gives me whatever's left over, and it tells you, so that should be a times, the 206 bikes after that. Okay, so this just becomes 40 lots of 206, which is 8,240. So for week 1 to 12, we have that 2,076 bikes are produced. And for week 12 to 52, we have 8,240 bikes are produced. Let's go ahead and add them. So I think that's a 6, 1, carry the 1, 3, 10. So I think that the total produced, so total number of bikes equals 10,316. It's not bad.